Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Maya and this is Danny, and we create content from all the beautiful places we can travel to. This time we're in Sardinia, the second largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. We've rented a little Fiat 500 which is getting us from Cagliari to where we'll be staying in Sant'Antioco for the week. First we head straight to Danny's parents' house for some food before heading to a local cafe and walk around the town. This is our first time in this part of Sardinia. Previously we visited the northwestern part of the island called Cagliari. However, Sant'Antioco seems to have a completely different identity and coastal vibe. The Sardinian people are autonomous to the region of Italy and even have their own language, but mostly Italian is still spoken here. Good morning.
Good morning. No. Hungry boy. It's called ricotta and honey. You can have it for breakfast. Hello guys. Did you miss me? We're exploring the island.
This morning we've come to our first beach called
Coquadis. No, sorry. Coquadus. Very complicated Sardinian name, but this beach should be amazing, and it's like a sandy beach, crystal clear water, so pretty much you can find this anywhere in Sardinia, but we're still very excited.
Wow, it looks so beautiful. Just out in the middle of nowhere.
Ciao.
Now in Italian restaurants, for those who don't know, you usually have a starter which is the antipasti, and then you have a pasta course called primi, and then you have a main. So by the time you can get to your main, which might be this whole grilled sea bass with purple potato fries or a fried fish dish, frittura mista. Each course can really push you to your limits, and to chase it down you need a good local wine. Plus any desserts, for example this sayedas, which we were surprised to find melted ricotta cheese inside with a sweet honey on top.
They're fried ravioli.
So we have finished our lunch. We went to a really nice place in town and had this whole frittura mista, fried fish, and it was very good. And we're now on our way to our second beach of the day, which is north of the island. And I think in general you can get around the island in just over an hour, so these beaches are all within kind of 10 minutes from each other. But we've chosen to come to this one because it looks to have a really nice sandy beach. We're quite tired, so we're probably going to have a nap. About 28 degrees outside, so it's roasting. We're definitely going to have a swim in the sea.
Driving, I can't speak.
He's driving, it's very good. A very interesting pathway towards this beach. So this beach, Cala Lunga, Cala Lunga,
Meaning?
meaning long beach. It was nice, but it was very, very windy, and we was getting sand in places that we didn't want sand, and even to have a nap. Wouldn't rate that beach better than this morning's one. I'd rate that beach probably like a 4 out of 10, which is low just because it was very windy. And the sand was very, very hard. It was just like lying on a rock. Some areas of Sardinia are considered blue zones, regions with an unusually high number of centurions, people that are living to 100 and above. And Sardinia is led to a special place of interest where people study its unique lifestyle and dietary habits that brings this longevity. Good evening. We are tonight heading towards some kind of pizzeria place. We found 3 or 4 that we thought looked really nice that are cooked in the, what is the oven?
Wood fire oven.
Wood fire oven in the massive cement clay oven. So we are heading towards 1 or 2 that we thought looked really nice.
Yeah, we really feel like pizza tonight. Pasta for lunch as well. So yeah, this is what you get when you come to Italy. Carb, breakfast, lunch, dinner, let's say.
Carb overload. So this is the Sardinian beer, it's a classic here. And anima sarda means Sardinian soul.
The white pizza.
Found this little self-service place and there's like a really creepy man in the wall. Very interesting. I went for pistachio and one that was like peanuts and chocolates.
Hazelnut, pistachio, and dark chocolate, which is my favorite. Although it's very soft and it's all melted already.
Mine's dripping.
5 out of 10.
Good morning. So it is the second full day in Sardinia. We've just woken up and the plan is for today explore the coastal route towards Cagliari. We're going to head towards a place called Chia and then we're going to explore that area in town and all the beaches that exist on that coastline. But I just wanted to take the opportunity to do a little apartment tour because we're staying in a really nice place right near the city centre of Sant'Antioco. We basically are in 10 minutes walking distance to go to restaurants and go towards the basilica. So I'm currently in the bedroom. Nice big double bed with wardrobe and lots of lighting coming in. Then we have bathroom, very standard, shower, washing machine. We do have a second bedroom with a nice framed puzzle and some bunk beds. And then through here is a lovely kitchen, just preparing some food this morning. And we have a nice big dining table, sofa, and the bells are just ringing now, but this is our balcony area, which is lovely. You can see the view. So all in all, a very nice place to stay and we'll be here for 7 days. I think it's about time to get ready for the beach and get going. So we finally arrived at Cala Lunga, which basically means onion in Italian, and we just paid for parking. Quite a lot of people heading towards the beach and they all have sunbeds and umbrellas, and then we asked the guy who was charging at the car park about umbrellas and he's basically just given us one. So we're very happy because I don't think there's much cover on this beach. It looks quite wide and flat.
Yeah, we would definitely get burned without an umbrella. So people in Sardinia are very, very kind.
Yeah, the car park is absolutely packed.
So me and Maya were discussing about the weather. So it's currently the first week of October and it literally feels like August. It's been sunny every day, 28 degrees, feels like summer. So if you're guys planning your trip to Sardinia, don't only consider summer months, but I think September and October, less tourists, probably cheaper as well. And still the weather is
glorious.
Yes, so nice.
The island of Sardinia is known for its diverse landscapes, rugged mountains against pristine beaches and a rocky coastline. With a land area of over 24,000 square kilometres, it would take approximately 5 to 8 hours to drive around the entire island. The waters are rich in marine life, and along the coast there are ancient megalithic structures, giant tombs which are collective graves dating back to the Bronze Age. So this onion beach was very nice. There's not too many people here, obviously it's out of peak season, but it's very relaxing. Daniel's already been for a swim with his goggles on, and he said he could see for like meters and meters because it's so clear. The sand is really nice here, and thank God we have this umbrella because it is very hot, and it's just a very nice, peaceful area. Would rate this beach probably an 8 out of 10. Baby's crying. That's a paid actor. Thank you. So we just got back home from the beach. We stayed until around 4 and then we headed back, which took over an hour, and more inland on the windiest route ever, which was sickening. We're not too sure what we fancy tonight. I don't think I want fish.
I feel like I want a pasta. I know we've been eating carbs every day, but I don't know. I feel like I still would like some pasta.
Or even like a salad, a nice salad.
Yeah.
At the moment we're just eating some nice canapes that Danny's prepared. Yum.
So we are on our way to this place called L'Arco del Moro, which is basically an Italian restaurant serving mainly seafood. So we're quite excited. We didn't have enough seafood yet. The restaurant is just a short walk from our apartment. Just can't wait to have more pasta, more seafood, more Italian food in general. So after spending the whole day at the beach, me and Maya were actually quite sunburned, which is crazy considering it's October, but the sun was so strong today. It's like a private party.
So we couldn't really find anywhere that we wanted to eat at, and then the only place which we saw the other day that looked really nice is a seafood place, but they only had seating inside, so we thought we'd give it a miss, come to Conad, come to the supermarket and buy some pasta and cook it at home. Well, they had fresh pasta in the fridge.
We're recreating the sauce. And you mix ricotta cheese, parmesan, nutmeg, salt, a little bit of olive oil, and you create this. Then you need to add a little bit of pasta water and spinach.
Danny, last night in the ice cream parlour, asked for ricotta and spinach ice cream.
I don't know why I said spinach.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he thinks they always come together, and now finally he can make them. Good morning! We are on our way to Cagliari, which is the capital of Sardinia, and we're going to explore that town for the day. We've already had our coffee. We went to a nice cafe in Sant'Antioco, and I also had a chocolate croissant, of course. We are planning to have a bit of a foodie day today, so I probably should have fasted this morning. Yeah, we're just driving there. It takes just over an hour, so we'll be there around 11.
We arrived in Cagliari for our first stop. We're gonna go to the botanical gardens. There is also the Roman amphitheater, so yeah, we're excited to see that first. And maybe along the way, if we're gonna find some nice typical food, we'll stop by. And now we're like in a little square, and we can see there is like an antique market. Really cool. There is already a lot going on, and also the weather is amazing, and it's quite hot already, so I think by midday we'll need to find a place to eat. So we're now inside the botanical garden. It was established in 1866, has huge diversity in terms of Mediterranean plants and as well exotic. So we paid €40 per person to visit it. So I have big expectations. And the park located right in the city center, so in the old town area, very easy to reach.
You can definitely feel like the humidity as well in here. There's a lot of tropical plants that require a lot of water, but then very high temperatures.
Yeah, it feels like a greenhouse basically, an open space greenhouse.
Danny's getting bitten alive by mosquitoes. We didn't realise so many mosquitoes in here. Ooh. So we walked towards the Roman amphitheatre after the botanical gardens, and you can actually see a lot of the amphitheatre just from the public pathway, and it didn't look like anyone was really going in. Very uphill here, so we've walked almost right to the highest point where the amphitheatre is. We can see the views from the top of this hill.
Yeah, we're literally standing on top of Cagliari, so probably the highest point, and then you can see the whole valley and the sea. Probably we're gonna start to descend to the city center and visit the cathedral first, and then probably a few other attractions, landmarks in the city center, and then have some lunch. Very nice and typical Italian narrow streets and
full of Fiats.
Yeah.
As the capital of Sardinia and the largest city, Cagliari has a rich cultural history. It was Phoenician, Carthaginian and a Roman settlement, with historical sites such as the Roman amphitheatre and the Romanesque Basilica of San Sant'Antioco. The historic centre of Cagliari is known as Castello, where you'll find narrow streets, medieval walls and historic architecture. Its highest points are accessible by foot and allow for stunning panoramic views down to the city and out to sea.
So this is the Bastion of Saint Remy, which is probably like a door connecting the walls of the old town, and yeah, it's stunning actually. Magari assaggiare la fregola.
So we came to a place called Cumbidu, which we did actually see from another YouTuber online, and they're serving like a mixed plate of antipasti, but also we really want to try the specialty, which is the roasted pork.
Baby pork.
Which is a baby pork that they love here in Sardinia.
Yeah, let's just get that one and that's it.
So we went for like cured meat starters, which comes on this coração Sardinian bread, and this is like a mixed vegetable antipasti.
Questi sono gli antipasti.
Chutney. A chutney. I'm quite full. So we have a pasta dish and a pork coming as well. He said you don't have to finish it, right? And a lovely white wine.
So good.
So far we are pretty on the way to being stuffed, but after the first course of the antipasti, the cured meat, the veg, that was so beautiful. Now we're on our second course, which is the pasta. Both pastas also, well, chef's kiss. Still looking forward to the pork, but I'm scared that I'm going to fill myself up soon, so wish us luck. Okay, so we thought it would be a small dish, but it's actually a massive chunk, 4 chunks of meat with potatoes. But my gosh, the skin on that, I need to get into it. How are you feeling? Scared. Trying a very clean piece of the pork. It's so soft. Almost like a jelly texture, but then like you get this explosion of like the rich pork taste. It's kind of smoky and kind of sweet. I think the best way to describe how I'm feeling is like when you eat too much on a Christmas day and you literally feel like you're either going to throw up or fall asleep. So it's an absolute trooper. We finally left the restaurant. Danny's making friends with the Minister of Sport of Sardinia on the table next to us. And the waiter was so nice, so we gave him a really good tip. But overall, the meal came to 79 euros, and that was like a feast.
Experience of this restaurant was just like unique, honestly.
Yeah.
The service was so good. Food, we basically in one sitting we tried the most authentic Sardinian food.
Everything.
We went for a set menu where you try like starters, pastas, the roasted pork as well. So we basically tried everything in one meal. Guys, I really recommend you this place. We're gonna link it down below. You just need to experience it when you come to Sardinia.
And probably you need to book. We were very lucky. We walked in at like 12:30 and it was empty, and then literally it just filled up, and there was a queue of people waiting. But yeah, such an amazing place. 100% we recommend. So we are done with Cagliari and we're back in the car on the road again. Cagliari was so good. It was really nice to be in such a busy kind of city centre area compared to where we're staying. And although it was a Sunday and a lot of shops were closed, that restaurant that we went to was amazing. Highlight of the day. Now we're going to head back. It's going to take approximately an hour again. See you on the other side. Now for our last day in Sardinia, we headed to another small island that is just off the north of Sant'Antioco and on the island of St. Pietro. We would visit a town called Carloforte, a unique fishing town.
Good morning, guys. We took a ferry to go to another island very close to Sant'Antioco called San Pietro. Apparently this is one of the nicest, let's say, coastal towns here in Sardinia, and we can already see that it looks like very unique and picturesque. Lots of nice buildings, very colorful. So yeah, we're very excited to find out what San Pietro has to offer. And it's also a special day because it's my mom's birthday, so we will be trying to find a nice restaurant and maybe, yeah, continuing eating and tasting some nice Sardinian food. So we just met this old man who is explaining the whole history of the island to my parents, dating back from the Napoleon era to basically to the modern days. Quite nice to hear how such a small place has such a diverse history. So we're looking for a nice bakery, and we actually found one not far from the main center. We probably gonna try this, yeah, puff pastry pizza, or see if there is something else typical that we can try, but not too much because we have also lunch booked in like an hour and a half.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't find the puff pastry pizza. Unfortunately, it was already finished, which means it was very good. We went for onion focaccia and farinata. Farinata, it's basically sort of like a focaccia but made with chickpea flour. Also, 2 slices of focaccia, €3.30. This is farinata, nice and greasy. I love this one. Nice and greasy.
The focaccia is really like dense, has a really nice flavour with the white onion on top. I'm so hungry for that. What is this?
Farinato.
Farinata. Looks so good. Kind of more like a flan or an omelette. Ooh, chicken is lovely.
Questo non serve, grazie.
Cioè, questo è bellissimo. Non lo voglio neanche mangiare, lo lascio così.
Vabbè, magari era una fresca.
Questa fotocamera qua. It's very strong flavor.
Very fresh.
It's very nice though.
Very fresh. Guarda che bello. So assaggiare, grazie.
Questo è quello che fai.
Fantastico. Nice one.
C'è il limone.
Sweet.
Salate, quindi l'abbiamo chiamato oro nero perché la cremosità che senti perché è buono.
Puro cioccolato, bellissimo.
Allora.
Ice cream time.
Sì? Another day, another beach. But basically, we're exploring a beach called Turi now. This is our last day, and tomorrow we catch a flight back to Vienna. And basically, these last few days are just filled with eating really good food, seeing Danny's parents, and relaxing on beaches, which has just been beautiful. But I mean, in terms of Sardinia in general, it's crazy. October is still so warm. You can still go to the beach, sunbathe, and it's after summer, so it's not busy at all with tourists, and the locals are super friendly and probably quite pleased that we're here. It's been amazing. We'll end this vlog here.
So thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed and you're gonna take some nice inspiration for your next trip to Sardinia. Like our video and subscribe to our channel for more content. Ciao!
Ciao, arrivederci!